Hey, Jesse Hill!
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. Hey. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life is a beautiful thing, as long as I hold my string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let you go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Guess what, Harry? Life is a beautiful thing, as long as I hold my string. I'll be a silly so and so if I should ever let you go. Lord, I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, man, this is the life. Hey now, I'm so in love.
How many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the packs in. I don't really want to see no more traffic.
Welcome to Kathy and Susie's Kids. Guys, we've had some serious audio issues. We do apologize.
But we made it. We made it. I'm Matt Brown checking in.
And we're with Jesse Hill from Hill Tree Marketing and just a phenomenal singer. You've seen that video, guys?
God, that video,
Hey.
I look like a kid.
So
man.
tell me how old you were in that video.
Shit, that was like 3 years ago.
Okay, so not that long ago.
No. But I feel like I changed my style a little bit. But that was in New Orleans, World War II Museum.
Really?
When I did that, yeah.
I've been down there, and that's a pretty neat place.
It's cool. It really is, because it fits what I do. And so all that history, everything.
So, I mean, what did you bring us? I know what we're drinking on right now, but go ahead.
Yeah, so since I do sing a lot of Frank Sinatra tunes, I figured I would treat the guys to some, hopefully if I'm not hitting this table making a whole bunch of noise.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. I don't even know if it's good whiskey.
It is good. I've been
It's
drinking
fire.
on it for now about an hour while we've been tuning into our technical difficulties. It's kind of got me feeling right an extra hour sipping on it.
Yeah.
But,
It's a limited edition, and so it says Sinatra, and then, so that's why I like it. So,
Appreciate it, buddy.
cheers.
cheers.
Hey.
Hey. Cheers to a rough start, but we're here, guys.
The show must go on.
That's right. And always, whenever we do go live, guys, we encourage y'all to tune in, drop us any comments in there, and we like to respond. We like to entertain.
I don't think that we said 8 o'clock Pacific time, so we're right.
That's right. That's
8
right.
o'clock
Yeah,
Pacific.
good call on that. Yeah, man. When you do like we start learning how to do live streaming, you want to have good audio.
Yeah.
You've seen that, guys. We're having a buzzing sound, and I really don't. I mean, enjoy a heavy buzzing sound. I won't tune in.
Yeah.
So we have been nonstop working on this. Jesse's been here, supportive with us.
And thank God he's got a little bit of technical, skill to give us some insight too.
It was the Three Musketeers.
I don't think I gave you insight. I think I just gave you encouragement.
It was a team effort. It was a team effort. Bro.
I saw
We
Jordan
made
over
it.
here like unplugging. It looked like he was like connecting phones back in the 50s.
Man, figuring it out. It's our show. What's cool, guys? We grew up in St. Martin together. Miss Hill's been our teacher. Your mom.
Yeah.
Jamie's in our grade.
Yeah, we grew up together on Parker Road. Parker Road, correct.
Parker Road Pride, man.
Your dad's Billy, correct?
Yeah, Bill Hill.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So your dad was in a band way back in the day, right? Is that
Yeah.
kind of what led you into this
Dude,
route?
I used to go to the Coast. Like when I was a kid, I would go watch Coast. That was their band: Glenn Lumpkin, Hal Fountain, Nola Quinn, Dad, a lot of piano, a lot of different guys. If I don't mention your name, don't get mad. But I used to like go to their gigs at these bars or these Mardi Gras balls that I was too young to go into. So I'd be in the backstage ready to help them tear down equipment, and I would look and I would see and I would see people on the dance floor that I knew, whether they were like teachers or librarians, like getting down, and I'm like second grade, I'm like, wow, this is different. And so I just like the culture of music, and so I watched what those guys did, and I just kind of did it my way, I guess you can say, like the.
Well, I remember them playing at like the bazaar and stuff. Whenever we were kids, they would always be there, bringing in the heat. So
put the ping pong in there, get that goldfish.
It was a fun event. But no, them always playing there was a staple. I definitely remember that. But take us down to. You are actually doing this vocalist. You're singing songs in the middle of dinners time. Prime time dinners. Where at? I know you got Scarlet Pearl.
Scarlet Pearl Saturday nights, and then every first and third Sunday morning we do a killer brunch. If you haven't tried Scarlet Pearl brunch, you're not living. You got to try it.
Okay.
It's really good, very reasonable. Bottomless champagne, mimosas, Bellinis, $5 Bloody Marys, but then they also do these Bloody Marys where they throw lobster and stuff. And it's nuts.
Bloody Marys are getting crazy nowadays.
It is.
It's extreme.
It's a whole meal. It's like a cup. They put lobster, steak, like caviar. I've never seen so much. And they go all out because.
How big's a straw? That's the question.
Dude, it's nuts. And so I play there Saturdays and Sundays, and then I play at a new place. It's Hoppin', Hotel Legends. It's the black building right across from Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah.
It's the old
Cascano and all them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the old Santa Maria, and dude, it's called Sapphire Supper Club. And I sing there every Thursday. Spencer Rocket plays there Friday and Saturday. And Mishi, she's another jazz singer that will come in, every so often. But dude, it's people like that atmosphere, and it just brings a whole different vibe. You never experienced something like that.
It's got that 50s vibe to it.
Oh, 40s and 30s too. Like if you walk in there, there's pictures of Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, all these old legends. None of them are alive anymore, but that's what it's called, Hotel Legends in
Right.
Hollywood. There's a picture of James Mansfield, and my dad always told me, like, when we were on this highway. Is it Highway 603? It might be. That's where James Mansfield died. And she was like this up-and-coming star, beautiful. And anyways, they have a picture of her, and I've never seen a picture of her until I went to that hotel. So if you ever get a chance, try it out. I'm there on Thursday nights. Give Spencer a chance on Friday and Saturday. He's great. He's from Louisiana.
Okay. And he's doing pretty much the same thing.
And what's your hours?
6 to 10.
6 to 10?
So 6 to 10 Thursday, 6 to 10 on Saturday. And then I do 10:30 to 3 for Sunday brunch. So I'm there for 4.5 hours. So there's no reason to
I say we dress up in a suit and go.
Come on.
You want to?
I don't care. I'm down. You down?
on, man.
Suit filming, yeah.
You wear a suit every day. I'm gonna wear a suit.
I'm right now, and like I always tell people, if I'm not singing, I'm bumming out because I always got to wear a suit. And so like before I even got here and put these jeans and a shirt on, I was like in my pajamas from Well,
you knew you were gonna come hang out with two Latimer boys.
That's right.
That's reality.
So I wanted to just chill. I just wanted.
I'm a sucker for I love your Christmas music. I love Sinatra's my favorite album. I have a Ford Lightning 6th City Changer.
There you go.
And Emily will tell you, it's like I'm all about Christmas around our house. It's Sinatra.
Heck, yeah, I always tell people this too. This is how I'm very opinionated when it comes to music, whether it's like new country or new pop or whatever. But when it comes to that music, some of the best music's already been written. So it's like when you try to compare, I got a new album coming out. It's like I try to honor these songs as much as possible because I really do believe the best music has already been written. Old Gershwin tunes.
Oh man, most music's all sampled.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I feel like those guys, that's why when it comes to Christmas time, or let's say you're selling a product and you're looking at a commercial, a lot of times you're going to start, it'll catch you if you hear Dean Martin.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that a kick in the head? You'll like.
Do that again.
No. Got to pay for that.
Should we get him to sing?
Maybe, yeah. We'll see how it
I'll
feels.
throw a little.
Maybe another glass. Get you warmed up, and all of a sudden, boom.
So Jesse, let me ask you, man. So what actually influenced your style of music, or I guess your genre of music, or where you wanted to apply your efforts? I guess as an up and coming artist.
Ooh, I fell in love with the culture. I used to watch.
It's
TV.
a good one to fall in love with.
I fell in love with TV Land. And
Okay.
I was scared to sleep. I was scared
At night.
I was scared. Yeah, I was scared to sleep at night, so I would turn on Nick at Night and play it and watch it. And I fell in love with that culture.
Was that Twilight Zone too?
No, I never really watched that. I watched the I'm talking about I Love Lucy, Bewitched, and I fell in love with that culture. And then I saw this infomercial, the Dean Martin Variety Roast, like the Dean Martin Variety Show, and then the Dean Martin Roast. So if you ever wonder where Comedy Central Roast came from, it came from Dean Martin.
Really? I didn't know that.
He would roast Ronald
I didn't
Reagan.
know that either.
Yeah, so you should just YouTube it. It's some of the best entertainment you'll ever see. And, it's Dean Martin, and it's got they roasted Ronald Reagan. They've roasted, it'll blow your mind, the people, and the who's who of.
Like the Rat Pack.
History. Oh, dude, Sammy Davis, everybody. Frank. Don Rickles. I don't know if you know Don Rickles. He's one of the funniest guys.
Yeah, the bald-headed guy.
Everyone had a pinky ring.
Is.
Is what they had. Is what you're saying. Everybody had a pinky ring.
Oh yeah, dude. It was, and so I fell in love with that culture. And while all my friends were watching SpongeBob, I was literally watching Dean Martin Variety Roast, and I fell in love with it. And then my dad told me, as I grew up, my dad was playing in bars, till 2:00 in the morning. He's like, "Hey." And I wanted to be a rock star. I learned AC/DC. I played all this stuff on guitar, and I said, "Man, I want to be a rock." And my dad was like, "Hey, do you want to go to bed at 2 to 3 o'clock every night?" He goes, "You sing." I started singing like Nat King Cole, LOVE, stuff like that. He said, "If you want to sing, why not sing to the people that are not going to stay up till 2 o'clock? Why not sing till 10 p.m.?" And so there was it was very methodical. You go to bed early. Not early, but like you get done before a lot of musicians even start. That older generation, they tip the best. Why? Because they've been there, they've done that, they got savings accounts. Like my dad always, there was a method.
Well played.
There was a method to the madness, and so I fell in love with that culture at first.
That's genius.
And so now like I get done at 10 most nights. I entertain people who are retired and have the money to tip, and so I'm not saying like I'm begging for tips or anything, but I'm just saying
he's begging for tips.
No, I'm just saying I've learned like in that industry like
your time and your money is important.
I went to Hattiesburg one time and played a whole bunch of frat boys and they get one tip. So what I'm saying is like those guys.
Plus, you could play by yourself if you wanted to. Typically you play by yourself a lot, right?
Well, dude, in the '90s. Late '90s, I would say once the casinos came in, it changed everything. You can't just get a 5 or 6 piece and make decent money. Like the casinos kind of dictated what to pay, and so
that's true. Yeah, if you're looking for good money, and you got a good band. $300-$400 a night is like max what anybody's trying to pay for entertainment.
And so you can split it 5 ways. You can split it one way.
Exactly.
And so
smarter, not harder.
And see, the music I sing though, it takes a 10 to 12 piece band to really sound decent.
Yeah,
you should do like a trio or whatever. But I like that full sound. Anyways. I learned the system of like I paid for the rights of the songs, I paid for the songs to be created, so it was a big upfront cost, but then I can carry that. So all the songs I sing's been paid for, and they pay for themselves tenfold through gigs that I do.
So take us through that real quick. So you got to buy the royalty of the song to be able to play it.
You got to pay an ASCAP fee just to play it, and then the musicians. I get my music from a place called Houston Digital Services. And so if you listen to my tracks, I'm big on like no background singers in my tracks. I want it to just be my voice. So even when I sing My Girl, I'm doing all those parts, but it's actually me live doing the parts.
That's pretty cool.
But I'm very picky about like having some cheesy, background singers in my thing. So, but all my tracks were built by musicians. So it's not like a synthesizer making all these instruments. It's like it's a trumpet, and I'm big on that. Like I'm not going to use a track if it doesn't sound good. Because
respect.
That's respect.
I can pick that out. So
a master of your craft.
And how long did it take you to come up with your catalog of music? It's gonna take a while.
I'm 30. I started at 14. So 16 years. I've got about 10 and a half hours. I can go without repeating a song.
Really? That is impressive.
Do you need backup singers?
But about 3.5 to 4 hours, I barely sing because I just don't like singing those songs. It's like songs that people request. And
Specialty songs.
I sing them because they ask, but it's something.
What's your least favorite song to sing? Come on, I know you got one.
Anything by Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Not that I don't like his music. It's not my thing.
Nothing personal against him.
No,
I bet all the teenage girls request him though, right?
A lot of I would say 30 to 4-year-olds will ask me, do you know Ed Sheeran, some Jason Mraz? I'm like, yeah, unfortunately.
Well, you're looking for backup singers. Me and Matt have been thinking about it.
Yes. Yeah, I could sing the blues.
We We did this Christmas. You know how they used to do back in the day, the Tom's Music Christmas special. Me and him did.
Oh, it was pretty cheesy.
Yeah, it's full of life. But we had we had fun making it, and we might, you never know, we might be backup singers.
We might release a song.
So we got some comments. What's going on here, Matt?
Yeah, let's see. Emily Shekels. She's, you know her?
Yeah, I know. I love you, babe. Have fun in Miami.
She says heart. Kenny Holloway says crooner Jesse. Crooners. I don't know what that means.
Kenny Holloway,
So-
running for mayor, Ocean Springs.
Yeah. So I am. I own a business daytime called Hill Tree Marketing, and so I build websites. I manage social media.
It's fun.
Photography and videography
Yeah.
and IT service. Now, about pre-COVID, I was doing that by myself. Post-COVID, I've added 6 other members
There you go.
to Hill Tree Marketing. So I'd live 2 separate lives, I guess you can say. Not lives, but just business.
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah, you got 2 different
I'll put a
faucets of income,
I'll
man.
put a music hat on, and then I'll put a.
It's smart to diversify.
But the problem, what the key was COVID. So COVID hit. Guess what happened to music? Dead.
Yeah.
Casino shut down. What do?
Yeah, you said you tried to
start
do
working.
live stream.
yeah.
I did live stream, but I was really big on not asking for tips because everybody was struggling.
Yeah.
So when I did a live stream that first time, people were actually mad. Where was your PayPal link? And I was like, dude,
It wasn't about that.
everybody's hurting. And I just wanted to sing. And I had some savings to where it's we're going to get past this, whatever happens. And I brought that mic. What did I do with that mic?
I think I set it right on the ice. On the ice chest. You want to grab it?
Yeah, I'll grab it. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see this thing.
All right.
yeah.
I can't see it far.
No, I got you. So this thing right here is what I call my end of the world gift to myself.
End of the world gift.
It's a real microphone.
So this is the 75th anniversary of the original Shure 55. So the Shure 55 is what, if you look at if you Google an image of Billie Holiday right now, she's singing on this mic.
Can you unplug that, plug that thing in, and start singing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to mess up the
We-
sound.
I mean, we gotta try.
We really tried to get the sound right.
Yeah, we did try too hard to get the sound right. But
Actually,
I know
what's crazy
I
is
held
this-
that thing earlier, and it weighs like a solid.
I'm trying to get him to
pounds.
sing right now.
There's no sound. It's coming.
Chris Anderson said 3 great guys. Whitney said, "Hey." Philip Cron from Croncast said, "I'm sorry, I really like this guy." Are you talking about Jesse? Or are you talking about Ed?
Who knows? Who knows?
But yeah, that's cool, man. To take on social media marketing, and that's me and Matt do that. We also do similar kind of things. We more kind of have a little niche with a few things. Deal with marketing, creative side. We love making our storyboards and stuff. But I mean, we think it's in the marketing world. We love more the better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've actually met so many people doing it, and
It's cool.
I was a freelancer for a long time, and then I got 2 photographers, Ariel Pilati, Paige Jeter. A lot of people know her as Paige Rose. She's one of the top.
Yeah, that's Michael Jeter's wife.
So
Yeah,
Michael
Wow.
Jeter's my videographer.
Okay.
And he's
What's
also,
that?
Michael Jeter used to be in a church band together.
Yeah, it was Hanson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was everybody. This is still
You know
everybody's
about-
side gig. So everybody has
Yeah, the
Michael
main
Jeter's-
hustle and then the side gig. That's what this is. My
Michael
side gig.
Jeter's a pastor at the Good Shepherd in Long Beach, and so I want to give a shout out to them. And then
Shout out
We
Michael.
started the youth section of New Life Church.
wow,
So we were kids. We all started together.
wow.
So
Yeah, I was 12 years old.
I don't think Jeter had a car then. I mean, he's
Yeah,
a
so-
lot
so
older
New
than
Life,
Matt Jeter, way older than us.
You want to hear some crazy? How they? I don't know if they ever told you the story of the original 12 or whatever those members of those churches were.
Yeah, my parents were one of them.
Let's see, my wife's parents, Danny and Susan. She was Barbara, but Danny and Susan Barber. Now she's Valenti, but they were original members, and then another 2 were Stephanie and Danielle. Stephanie's my wife, and so that's kind of where I have a cassette. They have a cassette from when he died in 1993. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He died in a car crash, and they have a cassette of him preaching at that church before.
That's pretty neat.
There was nobody there. My mother-in-law actually cleaned that church. That was her thing. That was her way of giving back. So they used to play hide and seek in that church before.
So did I whenever I was a kid, man. Yeah, we grew up in that place.
Wow, I
It's
didn't even
crazy.
know that, man. That's
Small
crazy.
They
world.
used to steal all the pickles out of the kitchen. I ain't gonna lie about that. Look,
I did find a picture, I think, on here of y'all's baby getting baptized, and Jeff Ullman was on there doing
That's
the
right.
baptism. I got it. I throw it up on the screen right now. So shout out New Life, small world. But yeah, we used to get in all kind of trouble in that place.
got in a lot of trouble, but we had a lot of fun. Met a lot of people, and to this day, we see them out, and
I still see. I haven't gone there in a while, but I actually built their website. So their current website, and then I handed it over because after COVID, me and Stephanie, like I'm gigging Sundays. Stephanie, oh, by the way, my wife's pregnant. We're about to have a baby boy.
Oh, shout out! Congratulations!
Yes,
Nice.
we have a 3-year-old, and then we're about to have our baby boy. And so Shannon, who's my older sister, has 3 girls. Jamie, who's my sister, who's older, but she's my middle sister, has 2 girls, and I have 1 girl, so 6 girls.
That's a lot.
Got the
That's
first-
a lot. You got the first boy. Congratulations.
William Daniel Hill. I haven't even.
Cheers to that.
Hey, cheers to that, bro.
I haven't even told that to anybody in public. William Daniel Hill is his name. So
Do I cut is it a little hot
Is
for you in here?
it going to be Bill?
do I?
Is it hot for you in here?
I'm good.
Are you going to call him Bill?
Get a little like this.
Bill Hill Jr.
No, dude. If anybody knows, like even at the crew at Scarlet Pearl, when I'm setting up, like I don't even have to set up. I really have to just screw my mic in. I pour sweat. So
All right. Let's see. David Sim says, good show, Jesse Hill. Deborah Hill Harlow says, hi, Jesse.
love you, Aunt Deborah.
Jared Hill, we love us some Jesse Hill.
Jared Hill, Fidelis Realty Hill Property.
Hit him up.
Off court.
We will plug you. That's our motto. Michelle Bro Nix, is that it? Rochelle Nix. She says, hey, Matthew, congratulations. Hey, Michelle. How are you? And then Connie Elliott, congratulations.
Oh,
Connie Elliott, man. That's another name I haven't heard in a while.
hey,
They're saying congratulations to you about the child, not to me about anything.
Oh,
so.
thank you very much.
yeah, it's I'm happy for you. I mean,
I'm excited.
I love having a son. My son just turned 3.
Wow.
Was it March 5th? Was his birthday on the 6th?
Yeah, we did the train station first.
Yeah, we did the train station, rode some trains with him, but now he's into that. Man, he's into Batman.
Oh, that's
And just
great. I love
dirt. He eats dirt. He plays in dirt.
Can't wait.
Dirt on his face.
So you having a girl? I mean, she's 3 now. You said so.
Yeah, she's 3 years old, but I'll tell you this, man. Like when I doing this music thing or this hill tree thing, dude, I want it to be. I had a lot of people ask me all the time when I was singing at a casino, and when I sing, at the same place 130 times a year,
They know you.
They know me, but they're asking me like, so what's your plans? When are you going to go? When are you going to go to New Orleans? Or when are you going to go to Vegas to make it big? And whether I could ever make it big or not,
Oh, you can make it big.
Yeah, dude.
but
I've heard you.
I've gotten to the point to where
Maybe some ice for your face if you need it. I'm listening.
I'm getting into the conversation, man. This is good stuff. No, when I got into the whole music thing, and people would ask me, "Hey, when are you going to try and make it?" Once I always thought about that. Like, when am I going to go to Vegas, or when am I going to try to at least try? I did American Idol twice, and I made 4 rounds. Like, I went into it.
That's awesome.
But I mean, I was out there every time. Both times they said you're too old school. And that's fine. That's what I was going for. So as I
What do they know?
Yeah.
What do they know?
Come on, you hear another Kelly Clarkson? Do you really want to hear another one?
as I age, and like once you become a dad, once you become a husband, really, and then your dad, like, dude, I feel like I have made it, even though it's locally.
have.
Oh,
even though
yeah.
it's locally. It's my gigs are in my backyard, man. Scarlet Pearl, Legends, 2 hopping places, and then once I get done, it's a 15-minute drive to my wife and my daughter.
Yeah.
That is.
I'd rather be
making
a local celebrity than a celebrity in the world. Like, I love the locals. They eat you up too.
I just feel like whatever I've done, even if I stop tomorrow, like, man, I'll look back and be like, man, this was a great ride. This wasn't I'm never gonna have any regret. Like, I would actually have a regret if I try to go to Vegas, spend all my money, and then
Fall on your face.
fall on my face and be like, I'm sorry, daughter and son, you can't eat tonight. Like, I feel like what I've done so far in my life, not bragging or anything.
No.
To me, that's enough.
Yeah.
That is totally enough.
I mean, well, looking from the outside in, from over here, man, I feel like you definitely made it because
I love it here, man.
I see nothing but positive things. I hear nothing but people raving about you. Hey, man, have you heard Jesse Hill? Hey, have you been here? This guy's really bringing it. He sounds great. He's awesome. And that's from all spectrums of my life. Every time anybody ever brings your name up, it's always positive. Like, you guys got to see this guy. He's awesome. If you weren't bringing that vibe, people wouldn't be saying that.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate anybody who ever told him that.
Yeah, no, I mean, but no. I feel like you have made it. I mean, you wouldn't be getting the
It's
gigs
coming
anymore.
back around though. St. Paul and the Broken Bones. You familiar with them? You're loving it from Birmingham, but like, check this guy out.
Really?
Wears gold shoes, sings a lot like
Oh,
you, and he's got a 6-man piece band. But like, there's that music's up and coming, and now we're in a society. Make a TikTok. Look at the camera in front of you. Make a TikTok.
Yeah, you can
put SoundCloud music on. We got a buddy Plowed. You know, when you
I'll watch that live stream, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know
good.
if it's a live stream.
Yeah,
or
that
yeah,
was live
but
out
now
there.
it just takes a person. You put it out there in front. You don't have to have all these people anymore. You don't have to, go to Hollywood to be a successful artist. You can. I mean, as people see what they listen to, they're going to come to see you. That's why you always pack a house out when you sing, and everybody's like family now. Everybody knows you, and you kind of you got it, bro.
Shout out to Colonel Phyllis Lutman. She just passed away.
Yeah, she did. She was on the board with me in the chamber.
Wow, I
chamber
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I went to her funeral. There's a certain people. Jerry Weldon was one of them as well. There's certain people that I get to know doing what I do.
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of them are older because I sing this older generation.
Yeah,
music.
that's their music.
And dude, Phyllis Lutman and that generation, even Jerry Weldon, they're that generation that got things done. They just, no matter what. Like, so just a really quick story. I'm singing at a brunch. It's December after all this COVID stuff, and all my gigs get canceled.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I did that Christmas special. All my gigs get canceled, and so there's one gig that's still up there, and I'm like, it's for the Mississippi Officers Association of America, which is like, it's on base. It's for retired officers. I do it every year, and it's because Phyllis Lutman demands that I'm there. And so I'm waiting for a call saying, hey, we're canceled. And I'm like, these people are usually older. No offense. I'm just saying, like, they're usually older because they're retired officers. And I was like, it's COVID, and the vaccine hasn't rolled out yet.
Yeah, they're in the high susceptibility.
So I'm sitting there at brunch. It's December, early December. In a week, I have this gig. Phyllis Lutman, this colonel, shows up. I'm talking about, she's 85.
Respect.
She shows up to my brunch, almost in tears, sits down in front of me, and they said, hey, there's a lady that wants to talk to you. And I was like, oh, there's Phyllis. So I talked to her. I was like, hey, how you doing? She goes, and she was in tears. She's like, Jesse, we're going to have to cancel the gig, and I just want to tell you in person. And I was like, you could have just called. But she had so much honor and so much get up and go to, like, find me. Somebody who shouldn't be even driving found me and said, we have to cancel. And I was like, mad respect, like, just coming. You didn't have to do that, but just
Dude, she was at every single one of our chamber meetings.
And when she passed away?
Oh, God, it was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
It was.
I loved her to death. Like, there's certain people that stick with me, like, just in whether it's thoughts or whether it's like gigs and stuff. She's one of them. And it was like when and one of those servers who was a retired officer at Legends said, hey, you hear about Phyllis? Her funeral's today. I called my wife and said, hey, you need to get home. I'm going to put on some clothes and we're going to go to the funeral. And it was like, there was not a lot of people there because of course COVID stuff,
Yeah.
but man, it was like,
That's sad.
somebody like that who's like a getter, a get up and go person,
Well, that motivates. That's got to motivate you,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, gosh, yeah. It makes me feel.
Carrie Fountain says Jesse Hill's a solid guy. He's a solid.
Cheers to her.
Congratulations.
Carrie, our constable, I don't know if he's
Yeah.
in our area.
No. Eventually, he's going to be the mayor of Mississippi.
Ryan Gibbons says y'all are drinking a $400 bottle of whiskey. I think you've made it.
All right, let's take a cheers for him on that again. Hey.
Thanks, Ryan.
Neptunes.
Anyway, let's see.
And the rule about this whiskey is, this is a gift to them, but also I wanted to have them because we can't drink this whole thing tonight. So hopefully they'll have me back and we can finish it
We're going
up.
to have to hide that.
I'm down.
Yeah. That is like, because that's like a Jesse bottle. Like,
It's got the fedora on it. You got
yeah, no. That's going to be hidden in the attic. But no, what fascinates me with, as we showed your friend clip, you're like, hey man, why are you posting that? It's cool to see you, you have this very, very beautiful voice where like, you don't have to have a band, man. You just give you a mic. I mean, let's go have a campfire with them, have some good whiskey, good fire. We'll hang out Latimer, probably your mom's backyard. I'm pretty sure she's still got land.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She does. She's sitting right there.
They're still on Parker Road right by my parents.
Yeah, I talked to my dad. I said, Dad, what are you going to do with this place? Like, you're getting older. He said, I hope Cracker Barrel comes and buys all this up and puts a parking lot right there and buys me out. That's
That'd
what he
be
told me.
nice.
I was like, hey, man, I like Cracker Barrel. I like Waffle House.
There's already three.
But the thing is, you can't fight. I mean, Cracker Barrel's got that one game with the golf tees.
That's true.
What's the name of that game? Do you
I don't
know?
know. Does anybody
time I
know
play
the
it, though-
golf tee game?
Every time I play it, though, like the pieces that I have left, it's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
whenever
like
you
you're a
count it
genius.
out.
You're an idiot. Like, I'm like, I still have 7 pieces. Like, why can't I do anything with it?
So you see, like, you have these places like Legend, and you have all these beautiful places in Mississippi, and you see this you see this new or this old school. You know, I grew up on like Otis Redding or these old. My grandma always had some like old music playing, and it's cool to see it's coming back.
It is. Right now I'm hearing a lot of 80s and pop music and stuff.
Yeah, they're hitting the loops and bringing some in. So do they have to pay the same royalties that you're having to pay to get these to play these songs, or what?
Depending on the chord progression and the lyrics, but I mean, it's crazy. I can listen to a song today, like any song that comes out besides country, because I can go on about country music of today, and it would piss a lot of people off.
Florida Georgia Line is probably one of the best bands ever.
I'm not saying Florida Georgia Line. Is that a smart ass thing? Because
nailed it.
Careful now, we got to go to the Crawfish Country Music Festival here soon.
That's right.
Yeah, we got shout out
But we
to
can still talk about it.
No, I like country music to a point of it's why is country music of today trying their hardest to convince me that they're country music.
Yes, I agree.
Really hard.
But there is an underground like
now, I like the undergrounds.
that Cole Jones.
Yeah.
And you got the Riley Green. I mean, I've been digging into his music, and it's like pretty.
The ones that are not like mainstream, once Nashville gets a hold of them, they turn them into what they want.
Pop country.
Yeah, and that's what I'm like. No,
Like Florida Georgia Line. Let's be honest. Let's just go straight with it. Let's just go straight with it. Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah. There's no more George Straits in the world. I mean, very seldom.
I mean, I miss stories. I miss like struggles. I want to hear some struggles.
You hear about somebody's dog dying,
or like, hey, you know, my kid's growing up and she's now 7 and 18, and now I've got to walk her down the aisle. I mean, I'm crying. I never got that until now. I have a daughter, and I'm listening to old. There goes my life, and I'm like
Butterfly Kisses.
Oh God,
yeah.
You think my tractor's sexy?
Hey, that's a classic.
That's not a bad one. I was just dropping it.
That's a good one.
So Donnie
Handler wants us to play some Hank, some old.
Oh,
Hank.
come on, y'all finish the bottle. Michelle said that. Okay, come on, play some old Hank.
David Simpson.
Oh, he gave us a drum set.
Always taunted Bill.
We're about to have a drum set. Donnie did. He gave us a drum set. We're about to start playing in the studio.
Yes.
We could start a band.
Come on, man.
Have you ever thought about playing with the band or like some brass or something like that?
I would love, even if it wasn't brass. Like I said, I used.
Whitney said Alabama.
That's
we hit a nerve.
That's classic.
We hit a nerve.
Yeah. Dude, okay, if you go to my website, I know it's not Christmas, and it will be before you know it. But my dad's band on my Christmas special came together and did a song, Christmas in Dixie.
Okay, love that song.
And so, if anybody watched that Christmas special, a lot of people did, which was surprised. We did it in 2 weeks. We recorded the music in 1 week, filmed the next. So nothing was like filmed live,
right?
But it was all recorded by by the person who sang it, and they came and they brought. If you go to my website, jessehillmusic.com, it's like the video that's right up there. It's the Christmas special, but fast forward it and watch Coach sing Christmas in Dixie. It will give you chills.
Really?
It's good.
I need to go check it out.
Oh, it's
because that's one of my favorite songs, period, and Christmas songs anyway.
Yeah.
I'm really not big on Christmas music. You know, Christmas is my birthday.
That kind of hurts my feelings.
And I'm a grouch during.
No, straight up.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day.
So he's mad. He's like kind of like a Grinch.
So well, I don't know. It's a personal thing, I believe. So
it's good.
So you come start right at Thanksgiving. We got a fireplace here, and I just burning fires. And it's Christmas music in the house. Emily's super big into Christmas music, like Christmas lights, everything.
Oh, yeah.
So it always, I'm telling you, it's always Frank Sinatra. Gets that vibe going, gets that kind of feel. Because, I mean, I'm from Latimer, you know what I mean?
That Bing Crosby.
I might be in Gulfport now, but I mean, that Latimer, firewood, that smell.
See, I'm in like hunting season. Let me get out of here.
See, that's one thing I've never gotten into is like I like fishing, but I have not been fishing in years because.
But we should change that. I don't have a boat, but we could probably get one of our fans to take us off fishing and go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let's go.
Actually,
my brother-in-law has a big. Well, I'm not say big boat. I'm not bragging. Cliff Cook, he owns Broadwater Dental.
Okay,
he's one of my clients for Hilltree Marketing, and he's a huge fisherman. So maybe we,
Well, I've been on a Mardi Gras float with him.
Have you?
Well, Cam and Kane Roberts will be on this Thursday.
Yeah.
And we do the we were doing the couples Ocean Springs parade with your sister, Emily, and all of us. Kind of had a blast. Your brother-in-law's pretty dope.
He's cool. He's actually. I got started in Hilltree Marketing because of him, and I'm going to tell you a quick story. So, Broadwater Dental, their logo. So we were sitting in Biloxi one time. We were like, hey, what do I call my dental clinic? And so I was sitting there and I was thinking, I was a banker. I was working at Citizens Bank, and I love Citizens Bank. Like, hey, Katie Hancock, I don't know if she watches this or whatever, but that's one of my favorite bosses. Anyways, I was sitting there with Cliff, and he said, "What should I name this? I want to really get historical with the decorations." And I said, "Broadwater." Everybody remembers the Broadwater Hotel, like historical wise.
Yeah, I do.
And so what I did was I
was on a skateboard on that roof.
I took a camera, a $200 camera, and I snapped a pic of Broadwater Lighthouse, and I took that picture, and this is before I even knew anything. I put it in Paint,
like paintbrush,
Microsoft Paint,
just Paint that was on Microsoft. And I took the eraser and I erased everything but the lighthouse. It took me hours. I didn't know what Photoshop was.
Well, because you're doing all pixels. You're removing the whole entire Yeah, I've done that before with car. That's impressive, man.
So I erase it.
About 3 days.
It took me forever. And then finally, I put the BED and I put Broadwater Dental and then Clifford J. Cook, DMD. And I was like, here's your logo. And he's like, oh, this is great. And I'm working at a bank. And so I was like, okay, this is cool. That felt good. That was fulfillment. Like, hey, this business.
I always talk about the fulfillment aspect of the thing.
Dude, the money thing has gotten to, like, I used to worry about, like, I could pay this, but the money, it's all about a business owner or like somebody who hires me for a gig saying, hey, you did a great job, or hey, you've added so much to my business.
Yeah.
To me, that's
more gratification.
And that's where we go with this, since we're in the same field. Like, you could take, I love creating everything from scratch, and I knew when I started getting into it, and I would, take on clients or whatever, and sometimes they'd be like, well, you do this, but then kind of want to micromanage.
Yeah.
But then you want to build a campaign or you want to build stuff. Well, then I got to a level where it's just, I've done a lot of campaign stuff and a lot of consulting, but like I get the same feel you got. Like, I always say this is like, and I tell Matt this all the time, this is a big thing, is like, if you're not excited about your business, there's no place for me.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be excited.
Preach.
Or I can't do anything for you. And it comes down to, you can just,
Preach.
yeah, you can't, man. And you see, like, also, you'll get into, like, I have a nonprofit foundation, Pink Dress Run. Started that like 5 years ago, and we raised a lot of money for the Gulf Memorial Foundation. So also get involved with that stuff. Dude, we did $26,000 this year during COVID, and they completely, like, it was so hard to even have an event, but we still pulled it off.
Yeah.
But it's like when you leave that event with my director and my co-founder, John, and Alicia, our team, Matt, everybody, but like you leave with this like fist bump, like got that last beer at Shandy, like, man, it was all worth it. And that's the same thing you have to have with clients, because you deal in this situation where people think in marketing, it's like, I'll hire a marketing person and they'll do all the work, but the marketing person actually is there for you to see your vision.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you. And then I think,
I'm proud of you too.
Yeah, COVID kind of made you step up your game.
Well, COVID like shut down casinos.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, there's no bread to the table. But wait, there's a business that I created by myself. I was just by myself, and so just like this microphone, I bought it because I felt like, okay, well, the world's ending. So if I'm gonna, I've always wanted this microphone. It's time to buy it. This was not built from stimulus money or PPP or anything. This was like, so my savings account. I've always wanted this mic, and I said, baby, can I buy this mic? She's like, sure.
Treat yourself.
What's the price on a mic like
Treat
that?
yourself 2021.
It was originally like $699, but there's only 5,000 made, and so
it jumped in value like Pokemon.
So
cards.
I bought it on eBay for like $1,300, but it was like it was something I've always wanted, because also I was singing Scarlet Pearl for like 6 years. So I mean, with that red felt,
that's pretty dope. Can you, now does that I guess felt interchangeable, or is it always red, or
you can't? Can you open it up?
You can change. You can change the felt. Like there's screws there and stuff. But I'm so like.
You're not touching it.
We need to do that thing straight gold.
But what I was saying is, like, this was like my end of the world like gift to myself.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie, for letting me get this. But another kind of gift to myself was like, so Paige and Ariel, they're my photographers. But like before then, they were like, hey Jesse, all our weddings. Ariel did a lot of first 48s, but she couldn't go into first 48 is like first 48 out, or no, first 24 or 48. I'm sorry, Ariel, if I'm getting wrong. It's like the first 2 days the baby was born, she would actually go in the hospital, take pictures of the baby.
I was thinking more of like crime scene investigator.
I was thinking like, who died? I'm being serious. Like,
really?
We're about to hear about a story. Somebody died.
No, it's actually about like, okay, baby's born, you're there for 2 days. And so a photographer would come in there and take a picture of your family. Well, all that stopped because of COVID. And so they said, hey, they contacted me both simultaneously. Hey, is there any business out there? And I was like, well, yeah. I mean, I'm not a photographer, but I would show up with my little camera and take pictures, like lifestyle pictures for social media purposes for my clients. And I was like, well, y'all are professional photographers. Come on board. So they did. And then Paige's husband, Michael, He's a videographer for the church. He dabbled in it.
Yeah.
He becomes a part of it. And then Nick Ziegler, who wants a hat before I leave, I needed one of them crawfish and beer hats. He's now my IT guy. I was doing all these little jobs, and then I was like, come on board as a contractor. And they came on board, and they've totally freed me up to actually be creative again.
And sometimes
I haven't been creative in
sometimes
6
it
years.
is like that. Whenever you can pawn off, and I wouldn't say pawn off because that's the bad term to use for it, but you apply somebody else's efforts towards something that they're good at, and it frees up your time to go be productive in a whole nother facet of the production. It allows you to grow.
Yeah.
And so Kenny Holloway, he's actually running for mayor for Ocean Springs. Now, I am an independent business. I'm not endorsing anybody, but he hired me to do a commercial, and we did a commercial, and believe me, it's a kick-ass commercial. And, power to him. Thank you for trusting Hilltree Marketing for that.
Nice.
So if you ever get a chance, watch it. And then also Zach Grady, Ward 3, City of D'Iberville. He's running. Like I said, I don't live in these cities.
Zach Gray was another New Life youth kid.
He was one of Michael's friends, so we did a video for him. And we just aired it today at 7 p.m. And what I'm saying is if we can help out, like today, I think in WLX, I brought my drone to Margaritaville. It's opening tomorrow at 11 a.m. Jay Jordan, he told me to say this. Jay Jordan is one of my inspirations.
Jay Jordan, nice guy.
Shout out.
He told me to say, but he was a great guy.
What's funny with us is we just finished Chandelier. We did Chandeliers. We love beer, guys.
Yeah,
we love beers and bourbon. Okay. Right now we're working on finishing up Ricky Audemars. So it's fun, so close.
So Ricky, I love Ricky, and I'm going to tell you this. My wife. Here's another quick story. I don't mean to take away. My wife, literally, her and 3 other women built a school during COVID. So in December, pre-COVID, they were told by the 3D school, who is the school that was like for dyslexia. So she's a dyslexia therapist, kids with dyslexia.
I got a niece that goes to that school.
Seriously?
Yeah. Stephen Gallott's daughter.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure Stephanie knows who it is.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
But Stephanie, there was a 3D school. It was closing in December. Okay, so hey girls, I'm sorry, hey ladies, hey professionals, we're closing the school down in May. So find a new job. So after that, March 15th, COVID hits, everything shuts down. You got to do virtual learning, and then you have these women together, these professionals together, saying, "Hey, we're not going anywhere." So they literally started a school. 4 professional ladies started a school during COVID, and it's thriving.
Yeah.
Because what it does is it pinpoints.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, my.
I wish they would have had that whenever I was in school.
LighthouseDyslexia.com. If you have a child who needs to be in a...
shout out. Yeah. It's in there.
Dude, they're in Ocean Springs, and they are absolutely amazing, and I'm very proud of all of them.
Hey, guys, we're plugging a lot of people, but we're from the coast, and we have this platform.
That's what we do.
I'm sorry.
What we do.
No.
My mind's going...
Man, look, it's your platform. We have fun with this. This is why we are... if you see how our show moves, and from the Sands to the lot of projects we're pushing, we do the Sands projects. I mean... we open this I don't even call it a podcast. It's a platform for the coast, for people, thoughts, meeting people like you that are like a local celebrity, whether you like it or not. You are. You're 100% a local celebrity.
To me, when y'all asked me to come on here, I looked you up, and I did not realize the industry of podcast down here, because I'm so busy of whether it's social media with clients or if it's me just playing music. Like, I started digging in. I was like, whoa, there's a whole world.
There really is.
There is.
So hopefully...
It's growing.
Hopefully it takes off.
I think you're doing pretty good on your first podcast, dude.
This is my first podcast, and
you're knocking it out.
I was giddy.
I think everybody should have
an hour and a half of technical difficulties broke you in.
Dude. I think a glass and a half of this.
When you look at having this platform and you get to be able to voice your thing, you're not even really digging about who you are. You're talking about other people, and you're giving praise to other people. I think that's more important, because you're giving other people a shout out. You're taking care of others. You're thinking about others. You can't beat that. Like, if we would do a podcast and it's all about you,
I could not stand that. Even I was talking to my wife. I was like, baby, if they asked me a whole bunch of questions about myself, I cannot. I'm going to start asking them questions about them.
I'd rather get your opinion on, what do you think the weather's going to be tomorrow?
Straight up, it's going to be cloudy.
Well, so what Michelle say again, Jesse, you're so sweet to your wife. Love that. Michelle said Holloway with, I think, roses. Jessica Parker Wynn, amazing school. My nephew goes there. Thank you to them. Definitely supports the Sands. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, we get this cool platform.
David Sims calls you shy.
Yeah, are you shy?
I don't know.
Probably. Actually, I'm. I
don't think you can't go sing in public.
The older I get, I'll tell you this. So when I sing a song, I'll sing a song. I'll bounce it out. And when it comes to like talking on the microphone, I'm like, this next one's by my Nat King Cole. Really? I can't talk.
Dude.
So why is that? Is it a mental thing? Or?
It's I'm on autopilot, so like I can sing this song, and then if I feel like, hey, I'm gonna go to Feeling Good, I'll sing Feeling Good. But then when it comes to like, okay, you need to talk to him, and someone's like, well, this next song is by Frank Sinatra. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it.
Why don't you? All right, let me ask you this.
Dude, cover your face when you walk off stage.
Your answer could be you could pre-record that, and then you could say you could play it pre-recorded, but then you couldn't feel the vibe, and that leads up to my next question. How do you play the vibe of the room when you pick the songs to play? Is it by request? Is it coming at you like, I feel this. I feel like I need to sing this.
It depends on who's surrounding me. So it doesn't matter who's sitting in the back, and I hate to say that. It depends on who's sitting right in front of me, because those are the eyeballs I see.
Right.
So I'm looking at these people in the eyes, and so if they don't want to be energetic, if they want to be mellow and like they're coming to eat and enjoy, I'm going to be very relaxed. But if there's somebody like clapping and snapping
getting into
it, I'll get rowdy, and that's fun. But both sides are fun. Sometimes I want to be mellow. Sometimes I want to just be relaxed and sing songs that I usually can't sing. Like I'll be singing you some slow,
like Fergie.
Always
Fergalicious.
Have you ever did a Fergie piece?
But I do one by Rihanna.
Did you
really? What is that? Your newest? I was about to ask. What's your newest? What's your most?
Don't
recent?
Stop the Music. It's actually one of the first songs I've ever heard by Rihanna. It's Please Don't Stop the Music.
Yeah.
But I do a jazz version of it.
Oh damn! Impressed. I need to come to Sapphire.
So when it's like late and there's a whole bunch of like younger people, I'll throw that in there and they'll like kind of look. Like he just sang me "Fly Me to the Moon." Now he's singing Rihanna. Like that's different.
That's a good spectrum.
I try to.
What's one of the weirdest songs you've ever did? Where you're like, oh, it was a good hit.
Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure Mom's watching right now. You know, Kathy said that's a good. Your mom was watching.
Yeah,
right?
Mom was talking about the Christmas in Dixie.
So our show was named after our mom, Kathy and Susan's kids.
Yes.
These are real parents.
Michael Jeter, I was with him today when we were joining Margaritaville, and he said that's how he. I was like, I'm going to be on the podcast. Oh yeah. And he said about your parents. I was like,
no, like we won't even get rid of it. Like it's the show is about our moms, because like as we're going our show, and guys, it's been a crazy year. And that's something to brag about. Like it really, we put so much work in this. This is something that
I love it. I'll be a fan for life. Now.
That's what we're underground. We're getting underground fans. Like we're getting
better and better too.
Yeah, but it's cool to say, like, you know what? It makes my mom feel beautiful. It makes his mom feel beautiful.
No, they are beautiful.
Yeah,
they are gorgeous.
It's like I put like our first marketing thing was we did these beer coasters, right? And I know a business. Can you bring that a little closer to the camera?
Yeah.
But we knew in business, right? In bars, it's if you can give them free beer coasters, and this is a marketing thing. Like if you give them free beer coasters, they're going to accept this.
Yeah, they're going to use it.
So when you go to local bars, whatever.
Can I see that?
Yeah, when you go to local bars, whatever.
That's awesome.
You set a beer down on our faces, all four of us.
Yeah, don't be cheap. Tip. So the bartenders are wanting to throw that out there. So.
I like that.
But no, it's a matter of being different, and then making our moms proud. That's one of the biggest things that we like to do. So.
Well, that's a testament to our moms, because we love our moms.
Yeah, we have good moms. We're blessed. We're blessed.
We are blessed. We are very blessed. And
so where do you see yourself in the next 6 months with your music career? Have you thought about that at all?
New father? Like, you're going to be a new father?
Yeah.
New father. I'll tell you this, and be totally honest with you. So my contract ends. It doesn't end.
You have a contract?
Yeah, I do a contract.
So you have made it, dude. You're a musician.
That's why you have clear glasses. That's why you have the fancy glasses.
Yeah.
You made it.
I cannot remember who I saw. I was doing a gig one time, and it was a guy. He was a planner, like event planner, but he had these one. I had those black ones on that you saw in that video, and I was like, man, I like that. I'm gonna try it. I'm not big on style. If I didn't have inspiration from people around me, I would look pretty.
So how
shabby.
do you maintain your? I mean, are you on GQ magazine and getting all that updated?
I need to lose some weight. I know that.
Are you on the?
Me and you both.
So Stephanie, my wife, she's pregnant with her baby boy, and it's all tummy. Like she doesn't gain the weight, but she eats the food because she's burning so many calories.
Yeah.
So I'm with her, and so we're going to Anthony's, and we're going to Aunt Jenny's, and we're going to the Reef, and I'm just sitting there eating with her.
I think if we cut Brad out,
Yeah,
But I mean, the older we get, the metabolism just right out the window.
Like in my mind, I was like, "Oh, I'll go walk the bridge like 3 times, and I'll get back to my size." No, like I've done that 6 times, and I've gained weight. I'm like, "What's going on?"
It's a battle for me. But my support with Emily's like, "Babe, you look healthy."
Yeah,
hey, it's a compliment to me.
I'm a healthy dude.
Huh?
I said I know I'm a healthy dude. I feel like I look like the body of a Greek god no matter what.
Before I had Oliver, I was in a medium. And because I lost a lot of weight, had a trainer, I could afford it then, now the family. But I like meal prep. I was like working, thinking about my businesses. And then, I was like serious. I had 6 days, man, 6 days a week. 6 days a week, I was meal prepping.
You made it on the trainer right there.
Yeah, but then I had a family. And then you go, that's like, there's 3 of us now. So I stopped doing that, started eating Emily's like one of the best cooks. I mean, she makes like pho. Jambalaya. She cooks at like
change your life.
Food Network. Girls in the Food Network. So it's like I just eat healthy. I eat all my kids' snacks. I'm not gonna lie.
all the gummies.
So do you. We dive in. But my kid has all these snacks now. You know what I mean?
Oatmeal cream pies are my weakness.
Mine too.
Like what? So what do you milk?
Oatmeal cream pie. No, I can't even eat. I don't even drink milk because I always thought I was like lactose intolerant. Like it was like a cognitive thing. But I oatmeal cream pies.
Oatmeal cream pies and Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is a Star Crunch.
Ooh.
Yeah, Star Crunch is
a Star Crunch.
Steph, let's go get some of those. Just to try.
Have you had a Star Crunch? When's the last time you had it? Dude, get your cold take
Sundays
your
are cheat days.
Take your milk. Take your milk, put it in the freezer. Get your milk really cold. Get your 2 Star Crunches. And go to town.
Write this down, Jesse.
Sunday's like cheat day, so instead of like Sunday Fun Day, it's like Sunday Star Crunch Day.
Star Crunch.
It's Sunday Star Crunch. Yeah, that one.
I was always a fat kid, so I wanted the adult, like the big sizes, the combos.
You want to talk about fat kid? Like I was 6th grade, and anybody who was in the class of 09 can they're a testament to this. I testified to this. Sorry. I was wearing my dad's size 40. I looked like a gangster because I was wearing like baggy pants. It's because my waist was so big. And so I was wearing size 40 at 6th grade. And it was my dad's pants, his work pants with these khakis are real baggy. And I just looked ridiculous. And then I remember one time we went to a field trip and I didn't realize this. If you go to the mall and it's like the, it's like the merry-go-round. Yeah. It's not like Disney's merry-go-round. It's like they got a weight limit, bro. Yeah. So I'm getting up there with my class. I'm getting ready. And they looked at me. And I literally could not get on the merry-go-round with my class because I was too heavy.
Really?
So how much you weigh back then?
I probably weighed...
I don't remember you being that big.
I don't remember that. I mean, you weren't that big growing up. I still remember as a kid.
No, I was a big boy.
Okay. I mean, I was a big boy. I haven't grown since I was 12 years old. I've been this size. But 12 years old isn't... I mean, what is that, 6th grade?
I was about 220, 6th grade.
220, 6th grade?
But I was 5'3".
Oh.
Now I'm 6 foot, about 240. But what I'm saying is like I was...
Well, good thing you grew into it.
I'm like I said, my gut. I've got to get rid of this gut. I got to go run.
You don't look bad.
Yeah, we can't beat ourselves up about the gut.
No, but I'll say this. I watched. I told you this before. I watched your last podcast with the guy who did those houses.
Michael Butler.
Michael Butler. I think he's a friend with Clifford Cook. My
I know.
My brother-in-law. But I actually walked the beach today just to go see what y'all were talking about. And
was he there running?
No, I know. I was there just to go look at the houses, and I realized
the lack of houses,
and I realized the mess that was was going on, and I was like, wow. So it kind of gave me motivation. So thank you for that podcast, Michael Butler, and y'all for giving me. Some
he called me today, and I'm not 100% on this. I'm gonna drop this anyways. But I think he's going to. I think we're gonna be doing some event at the Sands, the property for Ricky. Like I think we're gonna do a campaign event, like some crawfish stuff at that property.
What day?
Should be the end of this month. I'm not for sure on the dates, but I will drop the dates. But
give me a day, and I'll set my equipment up. And
we'll just goof off, and then
we'll do some music.
I think when you look at now,
I love Ricky. I love that guy.
Dude, he's awesome.
Great.
When the crazy thing is as we get older and you start seeing these people running, and you're like, and then you start becoming friends with them. You're like, why are you doing this?
I think it's a matter of where their heart's at, what they can do, what they think they can do, and how they, I guess, show their influence to make the coast a better place. And anytime that the coast is being transformed to a better place, I'm all about that. So
what was going on here? We got some comments. This is feedback going on here.
Let's see. I don't know. Michelle supports the Sands. Michelle says, "Happy birthday to your sweet boy.
Your hats are awesome."
Heck yeah.
Jesse, it may be time to check on some labs on you.
Check some labs. Okay, Whitney Moore.
Oh, Whitney.
Yeah.
That's my doctor.
All the way with Ricky. Okay, the boost piece.
So
The Boosbys.
Yeah, John and is it Adrian?
It was. Did he used to John Boothby? I wonder if he was the one who used to run Southwind before Katrina.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He
Super nice.
He was my first employer, so I was a golf cart boy. At
John is that family is
That is John
super
Boothby.
cool.
Yeah.
I used to do. I was his cart boy.
really,
Like
small world.
Yeah.
And when I met him, I didn't even know. And John, I'm so but I didn't even know he was he's always been such a nice guy to me. And I don't really, when I do events, we do charity events, whatever. I'm not expecting to see a kid at heart or stuff. John's got a Ferrari, like a beautiful, like a very successful person, but like his heart and stuff, and he rides my scooter. Like he's like, I'm getting a scooter like you have a little ruckus scooter. He's a big kid at heart, and he's like, man, I got as I seen his Ferrari, but I can see the joy, like, and how much he loves the community, and you always see him like, he just like shaking out, Ricky. He's all about the community, he's all about the politicians. Like if there's an event going on, his family and John's going to be there supporting. If you know what I mean? And
I've seen him around in the community.
God,
That's
John,
the thing. If you can see him around the community and actually like,
and you could drink a beer with him, and he's just down to earth.
that's the
Shout out, John, man. That's hey.
Hey, John, thank you for my first job, and thank you for the free golf at Southwood.
And now he probably goes and watch you play all the time.
I've seen him a couple times, and he's actually like, I'll see him around. He's a great guy.
So where's the next show at? You
What's the day?
today's Tuesday.
Today, okay. Sapphire Supper Club at Legends on Thursday, and then Saturday at Scarlet Pearl. Now I'm off this Sunday, so when I'm off, Hank Berman plays.
When I'm off, it's not often, but he's off. He does take off.
Well, Hank Berman plays on Friday nights, and I don't know if you ever heard of Hank Berman.
I have not.
Berman, he's a legend. So he played around when Coast played.
Oh, and I've watched Hank play. You've never seen Hank play?
I don't think I have.
Dude,
No.
he can kill.
Oh,
guitar.
man, Hank is
You talk about blues, you talk
beast.
about rock.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I want. That's why I don't even bring the guitar to my gig because I can't compete. Like this guy.
Makes
like,
sense. That's why mine
inspires
stays
me.
here.
He inspires me. So please check him out because he's. I'll tell you this: like musicians like that who play in an open bar area. The reason why Memorial Day hit, and so okay, casinos are open, but Hank Berman couldn't play because he can actually cause a gathering. So the gaming commission says he can't play. But see, I'm in a restaurant and they have reservations, so I can play. And so, like 875.
Loopholes, man. Loopholes.
So like let's take a Beau Rivage 875. Nobody can play. Any place like that, casino wise, that's where a lot of the musicians. That's where the Lifeline was for a while because they contracted out there. So I can play because I was one of the only restaurant musicians. And so I was looking around. I was like, it's Memorial Day. I've got a job. Great. But a lot of my colleagues
Count your blessings.
out. Yeah. And so we worked out something to where Hank can actually play in Scarlet Steaks and Seafood where I sing. And to me, it's freed me up to where I can be with my wife when I need to be, like, having the baby and everything. It's also given Hank that opportunity to play more. And it's the best thing. And to me, I was like, I'm enjoying sharing that time with him.
Absolutely.
It's not like, oh, he's taking time. No, take it, man, please. And I want any musician right now who is struggling because of that. I believe it's about to be like
totally over. And
I think it's about to be lifted soon because I mean, through the grapevine. I think at least between now and the next 6 months, a lot of that stuff's going to open back up, and so hopefully they can.
Well,
get back to work.
Matt's a pretty good guitarist.
Come on, Matt.
I mean, I've dabbled.
Come
You were in
to
the church
industry.
band for a long time with Jeter.
Yeah, with Michael Jeter.
Yeah,
We're talking
Jeter.
like the old school Hanson.
Yeah.
They killed it. And I'm telling you. Well, I mean, we were that's a good band. I mean,
It was a good band.
But man, we're an hour in, and guys, I appreciate it. John, you want to be like me one day? Nah, John, I want to be like you. I appreciate you riding my scooter. I think I found you a couple scooters. So, any questions with Jesse before we close out? We had some audio issues. We're definitely going to have him back on. Like I said, Thursday, we got Cam and Kane from Chandelier, C. Roberts coming on. Yeah. I'm truly just you be here and fight through the audio with us and put up with it. And it
was meant to be.
And I was frustrated because I want to win. I have to get it right.
Let me tell you something. This is the best way for me to break the ice as my first podcast. So like with all these issues and stuff, this was like home. I was like enjoying. I was like, okay, this is fun. So where's this button go? Blah blah blah. Like I was trying to sit back. Like I realized my goal was to keep y'all calm and keep y'all steady. Like,
You did a great job.
It wasn't me like trying to let me show my perfect. No, it was like I looked at it. I was like, I have no idea what that is. I use a totally different software. But when I watched y'all, I was like, if I can just keep you calm and relax, we can make it through.
Because it all started with us just coming together and having a platform. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, we didn't get on, like, we didn't turn, like, we were only on iTunes. Like, we just got on Spotify, Audible, and all these places, and we just started live streaming. But, like, it's always been about me and him having conversations. And if we can stay having conversations, if we can't, we don't keynote script anything.
We got to keep it relevant. We got to keep it active.
Yeah.
We got to keep good guests on here. We got to keep people entertained. Speaking of keeping people entertained, John wants you to sing, man.
Ooh, can you finish off with something? Yeah, John. Let's close it out with you singing.
Let's hear a little. John, you got any requests? Give us a request, John.
John, what do you want to hear?
Don't ask him because he's gonna be like Freebird.
No, we don't want to do that. No, well, you sing whatever you want, then, Jesse. Don't give us any answers, John. Let's hear something and take us out. Take us out.
Come on, Jesse.
Got any reverb?
No pressure. No, I think we're good. I think it's don't mess with
don't mess with the knobs. Let's see. I'm probably gonna screw this up because I'm 2 whiskeys in. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, it's a new life for Jordan, Matt, and me, and I'm feeling good.
Cheers to that. That's awesome,
man.
Yeah. Jesse,
I'm out, but cheers.
We appreciate it, dude. Thanks. This is an awesome podcast, man. I'm looking forward to another one with you.
All right, guys, and finish off your business, how they can contact you. Look in that camera, plug it, and there we go.
Jesse Hill Music. If you actually, I need to update my calendar, but like I said, Thursday nights. This Thursday I'll be at Sapphire Supper Club at Legends. If you haven't tried it out, y'all are missing it. It is a hot spot right now. I was even at Margaritaville today, and I was like, oh yeah, that's that hot spot. Also, Margaritaville opens up at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Just let you know. Legends Thursday, 6 to 10. I'll be there. Saturdays I'll be at Scarlet Pearl, 6 to 10, and that's it for this week, but just find my website. I'll make sure I update it. Sorry for anybody who have not updated that because I've had people message me and complain like, hey, where?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, sorry,
can't make everybody happy.
No.
But anyways, thank y'all for so much for having me here.
Jesse, we had a blast. This is fun coming, man.
Yeah. I know it got late, but whatever. But like I said, it's Pacific time.
Yeah,
so we're good.
Everything happens for a reason, man. And I think we got the real, honest truth out there to these guys, and everybody gets a little bit more insight on you, the local phenom, and up-and-comer.
And as your mom said, and Whitney's clap, boots with the fur, Tam, your mom, which was our teacher. I love watching these boys grow up. Which she's like,
I'm still a kid. So
yeah, I'm not growing up at all.
Let me say something. I know everybody. We all love our moms, but my mom, she
was a part in all of our lives.
I've had. It has to be over since it's got to be over 1,000 gigs. Every gig she texts me, "How was your gig?" She wants to be involved in
awesome.
how I did.
That's
and
awesome.
Sometimes I'll be like, man, you don't have to.
It sucks,
but
Mom.
it's my mom, and so it's my mom. And let me tell you something. She has a lot of respect from a lot of people. I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud to call her my mom. So
and David's, and then John said applause. Carrie Fountain, Mayor of Mississippi. Emily said, great show. Love you,
guys.
babe. And David, thank you, buddy. Cool show to you all. Guys, we'll see you Thursday. Cam and Kane Roberts, Chandelier.
Check it out.
Check it out. We have the audio fixed now. We'll see you. Take care. We love you. We love the coast.
Peace.
God bless.
Shop local.
Thank you very much. Shop local.